So the markets are actually smoking me right now. Hold on, let me get a hat for this microphone. This should work. Nope, that feels a little too small in my head. All right, that should work. 0 calorie Dr. Pepper. Delicious. Yeah, so we've been getting smoked recently. I'm just gonna run you through the past 5 trades, the first week of January, starting on, excluding Friday the 2nd. Starting on Monday the 5th, took calls for 27, sold for 46, 70% win. Happy days. Tuesday the 6th, calls, $29 entered, $27 exited, 7% loss. I'm fine with that. Wednesday, puts, $30 entered, $9 exited, 70% loss. No bueno. Thursday the 8th, calls, $37 entered, $25 exited, 32% loss. It's a good loss, but not ideal. I'm kind of looking for a win. And Friday the 9th, today, puts, $25 entered, $3 exited. That's an 80%. It's an 88% loss. Here's the kind of the fun part about this is that I'm completely fine. It's actually kind of crazy. In fact, that rate of what happened is so normal. Let's just take a blast in the past, and I'm just gonna word it off mouth to mouth. We're gonna go through the last 5 trading days of December. 94% loss, 48% loss, 84% loss, 33% loss, 78% loss. I lost back to back to back to back to back, and one of them was my highest loss ever, 94.59. I'm actually completely fine. Is it the best thing that I'm posting, 4 losses in a row in January? No, it's not the best. But you know what is the best? Averaging 15% monthly returns. I'm completely fine. And mentally, to the noob trader out there, I know it can be scary. You find a strategy, you're doing risk management, and you've just lost 4 trades in a row. It happens so often. Let me tell you, you got to see it through. You just got to see it through. And this is how I deal with losses, is you see it through. My strategies that I've done in the past, I've done so many different strategies before. Supplies and demands, I've tried ICT, I've tried different things. I'm never good at it. And I keep trying, but when I do try, I see it through, okay? Blow the account. If you start with an account balance of $1,000 and you've allocated that $1,000 to try the strategy, blow the whole 1,000 if that's what it's gonna take for you to see it through. If you've done it, if you've started a Forex account and you're trading, I don't know, the Japanese yen, or when Venezuela gets cooked and, American oil goes up, when you're trading that, see it through. See it through, see it through, see it through, see it through. It's the biggest and most important thing in day trading when it comes to building your own strategy. See it through. Because there's this thing called variance. Every single strategy in the world, no matter what it is, sports, day trading, Kalshi betting, casinos, it all has variance. What is variance? What is the definition of variance? Variance is a statistical measure of a data spread, indicating how far numbers in a set are from their average/mean. Small variance means that data points are close to the mean. Large variance means that they're spread out over a wide range. Here's the thing. If you're averaging a 37% win rate, okay, that's what I'm currently averaging right now, not 37. If you're averaging a 36.11% win rate, okay, and you've currently logged 143 trades. That's currently what I've done. For 143 trades, I've averaged a 36% win rate. If in those 143 trades, the 36% isn't like block by block 36%, guess what? It's not real. If it is like that, weird. It's not how it is. I go on runs of 4 wins in a row. I go on runs of 10 losses in a row. And guess what? I'm still profitable because I follow the rules that are set. Here's the thing. I'm going to title this video something along the lines of how I deal with losses or how I deal with drawdown. Guess what? I've built a model that is statistically proven to be profitable over 143 trades. Okay. I've plugged it all into ChatGPT. I put in my average win, my average loss, the amount of trades I've taken, and it is at currently a 94% statistical confidence that my model is profitable. Now here's the thing. Once that number of 143 trades gets pushed to 200, 300, 1,000, it's just going to get even more confident and confident that the model works, that the first 2 hours of the S&P 500 is completely predictable based on the VWAPs, the EMAs, and the gaps created in post-market. Ta-da! And if that is so, I'm ecstatic. I've made a winning strategy and, you know, I can retire. No, I can't retire, but it'd be cool. Okay, I need to get back on top. Like, how do I deal with losses? How do I deal with losses? Well, let's take a little step back in time to September of 2025. This is where I experienced my first bad month. Like, a whole month was awful, okay? And let me just share with you guys a little bit of what was going on in this month, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 losses in a row, then a win. Small win, 37%. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses in a row, and then small win, small win, small win, big loss, small loss, fat win, 331% win. I turned $29 contracts into 125. Great. Loss, big loss, loss, small loss, small loss, small loss. That's completely fine and normal to me because months like August appear, okay? I returned 46% in August. And let me just run you through these numbers real quick. Big loss, fat win, 296, fat win, 154, fat win, 183, fat win, 313, loss, loss, big loss, small win, small loss, small win, fat loss, loss, 697% win, small loss, 103% win, small loss, normal loss. It's all variance. And there's a large variance. Unfortunately, that there is a large variance. And when it comes to models like this that deal with seasonal calendars, Q1 is going to perform completely different than Q3. There's going to be variance. But when you see a large scale of something that you actually saw through, the variance doesn't seem that large because you have proper risk management. You're not going balls to the wall on 1 month. You're not going balls to the wall on 1 week. You're sure as hell not going balls to the wall on 1 day. That's my video for the day. How I deal with losses after a really bad start to 2026. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Deuces. See you guys in the next video. Follow the TikTok and the Instagram for more content. I post my daily trades there. Bye. Stop the record.